ব্রজের পথে চলিব তো। Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
So this evening we have some young speakers. And where is Malika? No, not at all. They're very inspired to see how everyone is speaking so fluently. And they also want to become great speakers. So with the mercy of Krishna, mercy of Gurudev, and with all of your blessings, they want to speak, say 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So we have two young speakers this evening, and they want some indication of encouragement, so let's clap for them. So first of all, we have Leela. She's going to speak today. Would you like to stand? Yes, right. How are you going to face the audience? Nice. Very good. Your topic, anything what you like to share, your experience coming here or whatever you heard in these days, whatever you feel like.
My experience being
Mike.
Okay. My experience being here was very positive, and I'm very grateful that the Maharaj is here to teach us very important things like how to love Krishna. He's traveled all over the world, and I'm very grateful that I get to be here, and I get to be his online English tutor. I think that's about it.
No, it's not even 1 minute. You promised me 1.5 minutes.
I gotta think of something.
Where are you from?
Basic philosophy.
I'm from here. I was born in Hilo. I've lived here my entire life. My mom was a born devotee, and my father has just come into the programs. He's enjoying it very much. I can see a big change in his life. He seems a lot happier. It's very positively affecting him. I think it's the same thing for you too.
Stand here. Come on. You're such a good singer. You're such a good singer. You make everyone dance in your singing. Amazing. Yes,
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to watch Well, I don't really have anything to talk about, but I told him that I would talk a little bit about Sukadeva Goswami, who we was talking about earlier this week, and how he's such a good servant of Radha and Krishna, and how he had to stay here and listen to the Bhagavatam, and he was Radharani's parent originally, and she would feed him pomegranate seeds, and when Krishna and Radha went to the spiritual world, he asked why he had to stay here, and Maharaj gave the example that he was such a great disciple, just like Hanuman he's still here, listening to all the Ram pastimes. And
Sukadeva Goswami.
That's not complete. When Krishna asked him to stay back and recite my pastimes, and then
he was listening. Shiva was reciting to Parvati the Bhagavatam, and she kept falling asleep, and he kept saying, "Don't fall asleep." And Sukadeva Goswami, he was here listening, and every time she would fall asleep, he'd go, "Are you still listening?" And he would mimic her voice and say, "Yes, I'm still listening." And then he found out that she was actually sleeping, and he chased Sukadeva Goswami, and he was flying, and he ended up, he went into the sun.
But Vyasadev's wife.
Vyasadev's wife, and he stayed there for 16 years. And then when he was finally born, he ran away. He said he didn't want to be distracted by anything material.
And then how he came back? I'm not sure. He heard the verses. Srila Vyasadeva, he taught some verses to his disciples who were in the forest cutting some wood, collecting some wood, and they used to recite those verses, and in this way Sukadeva Goswami got attracted, hearing the beauty of Krishna and the compassion of Krishna. Then he started speaking Bhagavatam. Thank you. I want them to become speakers now. They go in drama, dancing, singing. I want them to now recite Srimad Bhagavatam. And one day, can be next year, no need for me to come. No, I'll come to listen Bhagavatam class right here in front, and they're going to speak Srimad Bhagavatam for 7 days. That's what they wanted. All the daughters to become preachers. Yes. Mike.
It's been really nice having Maharaj here for the past couple days, and he's been every morning teaching us really nice verses. And there's this one verse, there's these 4 verses in the Srimad Bhagavatam, and if you say these 4 verses every day, it's like saying the whole entire Srimad Bhagavatam, which is really helpful. And one verse that he has taught us, Krishna is explaining to Lord Brahma that the creation, that Krishna and all of his associates will be here before creation.
First verse and then. You know that? Yes.
And in this verse, Krishna is explaining that he's explaining to Lord Brahma that him and all of his associates will be here before creation, during creation, and after creation. and he.
What is the meaning he was before creation? Was he alone?
No, all of his associates were with him.
You have to say this. You have to say this. What he was doing with his associates?
Pastimes.
Yeah, so say.
Before creation, he was with all of his associates doing pastimes, and during creation also, and after creation. So there will not be a moment where he's not present.
Very good. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Very nice. What a relief, huh? Pranay already remembered. Casey, 5 minutes. Quickly. You're so senior devotee. Come. Casey.
Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna Chaitanya. Quickly. No, not next time. I don't know if I'm going to come again and maybe I will die. I don't know. Who knows? Come. Krishna Chaitanya.
I don't think he can do it, Maharaj. I don't think so.
Tomorrow. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanशलाकया Chakshurumlitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Virag Vidya Nij Bhakti Yogam Shikshai Kartam Sapurusham Purana Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sharira Kripa Buddhiyastamam Prapadde Vagishayasya Vadne Lakshmiryasya Vakshasi Yasyaste Hide Samvit Tam Narsingham Bhaje He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopikanta Radhakanta Namostute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vishwa Sarg Visargadinav Laksha Lakshitam Krishnakhyam Paramadham Jagadham Namamiyat Ya Swanubhava Mukhishruti Saramekam Adhyapadipam Mitishate Tamondam Samsara Karuna Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasunupayami Guru Muninam Bhaktya Vihinaya Parada Lakshmi Shiktasya Kamadi Tarangamadhi Kripamaye Tam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. All together. Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama. One more time, more loudly. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you. Now I'm nervous to speak in front of you. Yeah. So, coming back to Srimad Bhagavatam, which describe 10 symptoms. Atha sarg visarg sthanam poshnam uti ishanukatha nirod mukti rashraya. And we heard in detail about Srila Ved Vyasi And Shri Narad instructing Srila Vedyas. Shri Narad, from his, with his previous lifetime, his biography or his process of doing bhajan, he expressed this to Sri Vedyas, considering him an appropriate candidate to hear this. Because Shri Guru, when he revealed his process of bhajan he performed, there are many places where he feels reluctant because it looks like he's speaking his own glories. But considering appropriate candidate who can easily understand the moods, they describe their own process of how they served their Guru Parampara and how they got some realizations. And even to this point, they described what is their spiritual form. It's not that easy to say this. It's not that easy. For us, yes, it is easy because there's always some point of, there's always a desire of some adoration, a clap from the audience. But with acharyas, that's different. They don't want to highlight and publish. They're always very humble and they want to hide this. But sometimes it is so important to express and to reveal this so that upcoming sadhakas, the devotees, they can inspire that actually we are following the footsteps of Mahajans and this will lead us to perfection as my Gurudev and acharyas achieve perfection. I'm also following the footsteps, will achieve perfection one day. And that's why they reveal their spiritual form. So this is how Shri Narad not only revealed his previous life, but also the process of bhajan. This is what we heard here day before yesterday. And yesterday, some glories of Shri Mahabharat and Parikshit Maharaj. The question was when asked, we want to know the birth of Parikshit Maharaj. But understanding how Shri Krishna is so much affectionate to his devotees, especially Pandavas, he didn't begin speaking from the birth of Parikshit Maharaj. He went explanation of Mahabharat, some background of Mahabharat. How Pandavas, they gone through all these troubles. 12-year exile. And 1 year, Agyatvas. Agyatvas means? Hidden. And those places where Shri Pandavas, they wandered all these places, they become a tirtha. And those places where Pandav didn't went, it is considered Pandav Varjit Kshetra. Means where Pandavas didn't went, it became not very pure. So, Uttara Devi, she came seeking protection from Krishna. Pahi Mam, because Ashwathama, he throwed one Brahmastra to destroy the womb of Uttara. And Krishna entered the womb of Mother Uttara. Who was Uttara? Wife of Abhimanyu. But Uttara got attracted to see Arjun first. Because Arjun was teaching Uttara the art of dance. In that 1 year of Agyatvas, hiding, this story, Pandavas were thinking 12 years passed. Now how to spend this 1 year? Because according to the promise, if Duryodhan will locate them or search them, find them, in this 1 year, then they again have to go exile for 12 years. Pandavas were thinking, where to go? Where to hide? Because Duryodhana going to send his people to locate us. So better, they decide better we should take shelter of a king, any kingdom, and keep ourselves in a very low profile, not to show anyone who we are. So he came to one kingdom, they came to one kingdom and request the king. Yudhishthira Maharaj asked the king, I'm looking for something, some work, and I'm very professional, a specialist. So if you can engage me in any of your service. The king asked, what can you do? He said, I'm very expert in playing dice game. King said, well, I want to keep you with me because I love to play dice. Then Bhim came. And he also approached the king. I'm looking for something to do and I'm unemployed. So can you give me some work? King said, what can you do? I'm very good in cooking. I'm very good in cooking. Okay, then go to my kitchen and cook for me. In this way, even though the pure devotees, and even though they are very high profile, Yudhishthira Maharaj is like a king, but they want to hide themselves in a very low profile area, so no one can even know them where they are. If Yudhishthira Maharaj is a pure devotee, why he entangled in that gambling? Pure devotees never, they follow 4 principles. No gambling. Why he indulged in gambling? And he lost everything. He lost his wife, he lost his kingdom, lost his brothers, and they have to become servants. And everything happened because of gambling. Why Yudhishthira Maharaj got indulged in gambling? There are many reasons. One reason is he is Kshatriya and his name is Yudhishthir, one who is very firm in what? Yudh, in battle. And there's a mode of Kshatriyas. If anyone challenges Kshatriyas, they cannot say no. They have to accept, even if it is a dice game or a gambling or... But Yudhishthira Maharaj is not supposed to do this. Why he got indulged? Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj used to say, because there's one thing common in all the Vaishnavas. Humility, which is an ornament of Vaishnavas. Humble mood, which is not to just show off, which has to be very honest and natural, spontaneous. The mood of humility. Yudhishthira Maharaj is getting this point. I'm getting famous everywhere. Just yesterday we heard Narad glorifying Yudhishthira Maharaj. Na tu Prahlad gre par brahm vasati. Oh Krishna. Oh Yudhishthira. Krishna don't reside in the house of Prahlad. Whereas he reside in your house. Where rishis are standing to have his darshan. And Krishna is just in your house, acting as your younger brother. And you give orders to Krishna. So Yudhishthira Maharaj knows very well, because of being with Krishna, I'm getting famous, or I'm going to get famous. Because Narad, he always move around and he spread my glories. And I don't want this. I don't want to get puffed up and get this adoration. I should do something so that I get defamed in the society. So, disclaimer, don't practice at home. This is for personalities like Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yeah? Disclaimer? Don't practice this. So, when the opportunity came for gambling, he got involved in that. Just like Vamshi Das Babaji Maharaj, yesterday was his disappearance day. Shri Vamshi Das Babaji Maharaj, He always used to spread of fish bones around his cottage. And he always used to have one, what do you call, chilam, hookah. But he was not smoking. He was just pretending that I'm not a sadhu. Don't take me a sadhu. Because he wants people to get out, to get rid of people, because they're coming to ask for some benefits from him. Material benefits. And therefore they pretend they are not devotees. Long hairs, long beard, only wearing a kopin and spreading bone fishes around his cottage. And also Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj. We don't want to get acknowledged. Many other examples like this. But don't take this as advantage and example that I should also do this. Because we are not devotees yet. What is the point of pretendance there? We are even striving to become a sadhaka, a practitioner. It's challenging, it's struggling to become a sadhaka. So, Yudhishthira Maharaj with his point, because he always follow dharma. He never tell lies. He's always following dharma. Even if Krishna is telling him to tell lies, Yudhishthira say, I can't say this. Imagine how can a personality like Yudhishthira Maharaj can get involved in gambling if he's following strict rules of following dharma. In the battlefield of Mahabharata, it was so difficult to defeat Dronacharya. So difficult. And there was only one point to make him feel very loose and, what's the other word? Downhearted. And that is if he heard the news that his son died. So Krishna told Yudhishthira Maharaj, "Oh Yudhishthira, announce loudly, Ashwathama died. In this way, Dronacharya will become downhearted. And it will be very easy for Arjun to kill him." Yudhishthira Maharaj said, I cannot tell lies. I cannot. Even if Krishna is saying, he didn't obey that. Because he's following very strict path of dharma, no lies. Then how he can get involved in gambling? Because of this. Vaishnava Kriya Mudra Vigyana Bujai. The activities of Vaishnava is so deep and high, it's so difficult to understand for intellectual person. For intellectual person, it's so difficult to understand the activities of Vaishnavas. Another verse says, Vaishnav chinete nare devere shakati. Even demigods cannot understand the activities of Vaishnavas. Even demigods. It's so difficult. So just out of humility, Yudhishthira Maharaj is becoming so, he's making himself so low profile, keeping some low profile, that he's serving a king now. Even though Yudhishthira Maharaj is emperor, he's serving a king, playing dice with him. Bhim, who's so powerful, he became the cook. And then Arjun came in a very dancing posture, like a eunuch. Eunuch? Brianlala. Arjun got cursed. How he got cursed? He went to Swarga. And Urvashi, the best and beautiful dancer and beautiful woman in Swarga, she got attracted to see Arjun. Very handsome. She proposed to Arjun. But Arjun said, "You're just like my mother. Why are you proposing me?" And she became so upset. "How dare can you say this? So lovingly I'm proposing you and you addressing me mother?" That's not polite, that's weird. Arjun said, why not? Because you're giving pleasure to my father Indra. You're dancing in the palace, in the courtyard of my father Indra. So in that relationship, you're my mother. Or you speaking like a eunuch, I curse you. May you become a eunuch. And then many details. He asked forgiveness and she said, okay, 1 year you'll remain as a eunuch. 1 year. That curse was a boon for Arjun. So when he came in that kingdom, in a very dancing posture, he came to the king. He said, I also want some work. King said, what you know? I know how to teach dance. Okay, go to my daughter Uttara and teach dance to her. So when Arjun was teaching dance to Uttara, she got attracted to Arjun. But Arjun said, no Uttara, I was teaching you dance and I addressed you daughter so many times. But don't worry, I'm going to get you married with the same personality like me. That was his son, Abhimanyu, who looks like Arjun, handsome boy. So Uttara got married with Abhimanyu. Then came Nakul. O king, I also looking for some job, some work. What you know? He said, I can very easily, if I see a horse, I can tell how efficient is that horse for the battle, to go in the battle. He said, very good. I was looking for someone like you. Go and look after all my horses. Then came Sahadev. What you know? I'm very good in taking care of cows. Goshala. King sent him to his Goshala. Go look after my cows. Then came Draupadi. And great king is wondering, what is wrong today? Everyone is coming for some work. And Draupadi, king asked, what do you know? Draupadi said, I know art of decorating hairs. I know different styles. Hairdresser. And the queen said, I want to take her with me. She's going to arrange different styles. My hairstyles. So Draupadi, she's like acting as a maid servant to the queen. In this way, Pandavas, they decided this is the best way to hide. 1 year will pass very quick and we're going to be just here. No one can see. Duryodhan cannot come here. But it happened so. Uttara's brother means the prince of that kingdom. His name was Uttar. So Uttar and Uttara. Some tension happened between two kingdoms at the border. At the edge of battle, a war, declared a war. Uttar said, I will see who can fight with us. I'm not less. I'm very powerful. I'm going to fight. The minister says, it's the Kauravas who's going to fight with you. Uttar said, don't worry. Arrange army. I'm not going to fight with the Kauravas. Arjun knows very well what he's saying. Are you sure? He said, hey Branla, you just go and teach my sister dance. You don't know what Kshatriyas are. I'm Kshatriyas. My blood is boiling. Arjun said, well, I understand. And he knew very well. Arjun knew very well. If you're going to go to the battlefield, what's going to happen? When he will see all these great warriors, Uttar, he'll be killed there. Arjun knows very well. Arjun said, I'll become your chariot driver. Uttar said, listen, you go and teach dance. This is about battle. It's not a dancing arena. Arjun said, I also know very well how to drive chariot. And I'm very expert in that. Believe my words. Believe my words. Have confidence in me. I'm going to help you. Believe my words. Arjun spoke in such confidence. He said, okay, come then. Arjun became a driver. And when they came at the border, Prince Uttar, he saw Bhishma, he saw Karna, he saw Duryodhan, Durshasan, all these great, Dronacharya. He starts sweating. Oh goodness. I thought it's going to be some little simple army, but Bhishma, who can defeat Bhishma? And Karna, Duryodhan, Durshasan, who has potency of 10,000 elephants. He starts shaking, nervous, sweating. And he told, let's go back. Arjun said, no, come on, you are Kshatriya. Your blood is not boiling? He said, it was. But I can't fight with these warriors. They are like, great warriors. I can't fight with them. Go back. Arjun said, no, you coward. Stay in the battlefield. I can't fight. I can't fight with them. I don't want to be killed here. Arjun said, then sit here and give bow and arrow to me. I'll fight on your behalf. Are you crazy? You can't. See your shape. This is about Kshatriyas. Arjun said, don't worry. I also know how to shoot arrows. I'm also very expert in that. Just sit here. And finally Arjun has to bind him in the chariot, because he was about to run away from there. And Arjun took bow and arrow and shooting arrows. He defeated Bhishma. He defeated Karna. He defeated Duryodhan. Everyone, single-handed. Everyone was amazed and surprised. Who is this person? And Duryodhan said, he must be Arjun. No one in the three worlds, even Indra, even Shiva, can't defeat Bhishma. You know? Bhishma is so powerful. Devrata, who has taken this vow of maintaining brahmacharya throughout his life. So Devrata, the Bhishma Vrata, is so powerful. And his father gave him a boon that you can leave your body whenever you desire. Even death cannot touch him. Such a powerful personality, Bhishma. And he defeated his own guru. Who was his guru? Parshuram. And therefore, in one of the lecture, which is in a book form, Shri Gurudev is describing how many kinds of disciples. Some disciples in the mode of ignorance, some disciples in the mode of passion, some disciples in the mode of goodness, and there are some very good bona fide disciples beyond three modes of nature. So when he's giving description of disciples in the mode of passion, then Bhishma, who is ready to fight even his guru Parshuram. Why so? So many stories in Mahabharata, right? But cut short. Bhishma, he got three girls, Ambika, Ambalika, and Amba. But he was not able to marry these three girls. Very beautiful. Then three of them, they said, because you got us from our father, you have to marry us now. And Bhishma said, I can't. I'm not going back in that story. Bhishma said, I can't. But then Amba said, I'm going to take a revenge. She approached to Guru of Bhishma, Parshuram. Gurudev, what your disciple is doing, that's not fair. He kidnapped us right in front of the eyes of our father. And now, where shall we go? He has to marry us. But he is saying he has taken this promise. He can't marry anyone. He don't want to marry anyone. Parshuram said, don't worry. I'm going to teach him a lesson and I'm going to fight with him. Parshuram threw a challenge on him. And Bhishma fought with Parshuram and he defeated his guru. Parshuram is a Shaktavesh avatar. And Bhishma defeated him. And Arjun defeated Bhishma. Imagine. So Duryodhana immediately claimed he's Arjun, because no one can defeat Bhishma and Dronacharya and Kripacharya. Impossible. He said, so they have to go exile another 12 years. Because I detect them, he's Arjun. And they're Pandavas hiding in somewhere in this kingdom. Ha ha ha. They have to go 12 years in exile again. But Krishna said, no, you're wrong. Because their 1 year of Agyatwas, hiding, has come to end. And Duryodhana said, no, how is possible? Krishna said, because in 12 years, there are 3 Purushottam Mas. Additional month. 3 times Purushottam month came. And because of that calculation, you're bewildered. Because of that calculation, you're not aware of Purushottam month. And hence it was resolved, Pandavas, in this way. So, even in such high profile, and so close and dear to Krishna, but how they were maintaining this so much difficult time. And this difficult time is because of disrespecting Purushottam month in the life of Pandavas. Not giving honor to Purushottam month. And similar with Draupadi. I already spoke this in Australia in Bhagavat Katha this past time. Because of disrespect to Purushottam month, the Pandavas have to go through this. Very short, very fast. When Pandavas came to Kamyavan, they met Krishna there and they asked this question, why are we going through so much difficult time? What's wrong? And Krishna said, because you didn't give any honor to observe Purushottam month, which is my month. And because of that, so much troubles. Then Draupadi asked, because of the karma, Pandavas have to go through this, why me? I was not married to Pandav before. Why I have to suffer? Got so much insult in the assembly and all that. And there's another story. Was revealed to her from her previous life. Her name was, she was daughter of a sage, what's his name? Forgot his name. Medasa? Anyway, forgot his name, sorry. And young girl. Father is supposed to marry daughter, but he was so much absorbed in his bhajan that he forgot that he has to marry his daughter. And in this way, he left his body. Now this young girl approached Durvasa, who was friend of her father. Uncle, my father left body. And now I'm just alone. I need someone to take care of me. So please, can you tell me, advise me, guide me? I want to get married. Father is not there, but at least I have a husband. I'm going to have a husband. Durvasa said, very good, very well said. After just few days, Purushottam month is approaching. And the predominant deity of Purushottam month is Purushottam Krishna himself. Observe this month, maintaining purity, chanting, absorption, and get married with Krishna. He's the best husband. She ignored this. What is this? Marrying with Krishna? You think this is a fun? Is it just a play to marry with Krishna? Who Krishna is? I don't even see him. And what about this month? I never heard this. And Durvasa became so upset. He's very sensitive, right? Immediately upset. I curse you. You're disrespecting my words. Even I'm glorifying this Purushottam month. And Lord Shri Purushottam Krishna, I curse you. You become old lady. She turned out to be old. She became an old lady. And therefore, old means nearly to death. She died. And then in the next birth, she came as the daughter of Drupad, named Draupadi. And she was advised to worship Shiva. She observed so many fastings for Shiva and pleased Shiva. Shiva, Mahadev, wanted to give a boon to her, and he approached. Yes, what you want? You did so much for me. What can I do for you? And she repeated 5 times. I want a husband, I want a husband, I really want a husband. Believe me, I really want a husband. 5 times she repeated this, and Shiva said, yes, you're going to get 5 husbands. She said, no, I just need 1 husband. I don't want 5. Shiva said, because you asked 5 times, I bless you get 5 husbands. And because of the boon of Shiva and because of the curse of Durvasa, all get related to each other and the karma get along. For the pure devotees, there is no karma, but they are showing us with example how we get along with each other. So there's a previous story, the glories of Purushottam month. Now, Uttara got married to Abhimanyu, and the descendant of Pandavas, Parikshit, in the womb, she asked protection from Krishna. Krishna saved the womb, and now he wants to go Hastinapur. He got stopped by Yudhishthir, Bhim, Arjun, Nakul, Sahadev, one by one. Krishna stayed back in Hastinapur for a long time. When he was about to ride on his chariot, Uttara came. Help me, help me, help me. Oh, sorry. Then Kunti Devi came. I'm so sorry. Kunti Devi came. And she said, Krishna, why are you going? He said, how long I'm going to stay here? Everyone is coming and asking me to stay back. But everyone in Dwarka, they're waiting for me. They're in separation from me. I have to go. Kunti Devi said, no. Can you please stay some more time? And I want to express, which is something in my heart, some emotions in my heart. And Krishna said, yes, aunt, go ahead, what do you want to say? And Kunti started praying to Krishna. The first prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam, prayers of Queen Kunti, which has so much Siddhanta in that Srila Prabhupada, he composed one book. He made one book with the prayers of Queen Kunti. The first prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam, first stutis. And Kunti Devi came forward and she addressed Krishna. Namasya Purushotvadyam Ishwar Pakriti Param Lakshati Sarvbhutanam Antarvairavasthitam. Namasya Purushotvadyam. I pay my obeisances to you. And Krishna said, wait a minute, aunt. What is this? I'm your nephew. I used to pay obeisances to you to get your blessings. Why are you paying obeisance to me? I'm like your nephew. She said, no. Namasya Purushotvadyam. And Krishna said, I'm just ordinary male. There's so many male. Why you have to pay obeisance to an ordinary male? She said, no, you are not ordinary male. Purushotvadyam. You are the best male, the best Purusha. You are a Purushottam. Krishna said, but that Purushottam, which is known as Paramatma, it dwells in everyone's heart. And also in my heart, your heart. What's special about me? She said, don't hide yourself. It is you who is situated in everyone's heart. I came to know this. Ishu Prakriti Param. You are beyond Prakriti. Means you are beyond 3 modes of material nature. You are not in the material nature. You are beyond three modes of material nature. And Krishna is just smiling. Why are you saying like this? Why are you praising me like this? Kunti Devi said, Maya Jabnu Kashim. Oh, you're trying to hide everyone with your Maya. That's your external energy. You also hide your associates with another energy which is called internal energy, Yoga Maya. And the purpose of Maya is to always hide. Make forgetful, sorry. Mahamaya, making us forgetful for Krishna. And Yoga Maya is also making everyone forgetful to Krishna. The identity of Krishna. Yoga Maya is making Krishna forgetful that you are Supreme Lord. How amazing is this potency, right? Yoga Maya is making Balaram Prabhu forgetful. Baldev Prabhu, who knows everything, is Akhand Guru Tattva, undivided Guru Tattva. But Baldev Prabhu get bewildered with Yoga Maya. How powerful is Yoga Maya? Anything what Krishna want to do, he always tell his assistant, Yoga Maya, do this. Yoga Maya, do that. Without the role of Yoga Maya, no pastime can be accomplished. And especially the Parkya Bhav, the Paramar mood, impossible. Radesh Keli Prapatta Pramod Vinyas Brajavad Angri Kripaluta Dya Akhla Vishwandhan Shipurnamasi Shirsa Namami. Praying to Purnamashi Yoga Maya. You are the one who arranging all the pastimes of Krishna. Chaitanya Chitamit Adi Leela. Krishna is saying this. Mo Vishe Gopi Gan Upapati Bhave Yoga Maya Koribe Apna Prabhave. The gopis who are my own Anand Chinme Ras Pratibhavi Tavi Tavi Nija Rupate Eva Kalavi Golok Eva Nivasatim Akhil Atma Bhuto Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. The gopis are, who are the gopis? Manifestation from Radharani and same Krishna. But to develop this mood, the gopis, that you are not married to me, Krishna arranged the marriage of the gopis with some other gopas. To taste that, what? Unwedded love. Parkya Bhav. Paramar mood. Yoga Maya, you have to do this. Upapati Bhave. Develop the mood of Upapati. Paramar. Amina Jani na Jani Gopi Gan. Duhu Rup Gane Duhu Nitya Hare Man. Even I want to get bewildered and I want my gopis to get bewildered. And we want to see each other like we have seen first time. Even though they are eternally present. Aham evasam evagre. Nanya sata sachparam. Yes? Krishna is always present before creation with his all associates and with all his pastime. This shows eternity. But Yoga Maya, you create such a pastime or scene. When we're going to see each other, we develop love. Like love at first sight. Even though they are always together. But when they came here in home Vrindavan, Radharani see Krishna, Krishna see Radharani, Gopis see Krishna, and they develop love. Who's making them forgetful? Yoga Maya. Duhu Rup, Duhu Nitya Hare Man. Dharma chhadi rag doho kore milan. Kabu mile, kabu na mile, devera khatan. Yoga Maya is creating such a scene that it gets so hard and difficult to meet each other. This is called Parkya Bhav. Not wedded love, unwedded love. But don't take this Parkya Bhav as an excuse. Parkya Bhav is not only just saying that unwedded love. That is nothing. Like minimizing this, the glories of Parkya Bhav, which is so much praised in spiritual world and which is condemned in this material world. Premeva goparamnam kamyati agmat pratham iti uddhavado vanchanti bhagavad priya. That even the pure devotees like Uddhav is longing for this, but didn't got this. Uddhav, he saw the glories of Radharani and the gopis. He realized this, paid obeisances to the foot dust of the gopis. But can Uddhav become gopi? He's fixed in that form, in his moods. He's a Dwarika Parikar. He can he can glorify Brajvasis, but Uddhav cannot become gopi, even though he realized the glories of the gopis. And he's telling everywhere the glories of the gopis, but he can't become a gopi because he's fixed in his form as Uddhav, the Dwarika Parikar. So Parikya Bhav has 4 ingredients. Any prep has some ingredients involved in that? Parikya Bhav has ingredients, usually in money. What are ingredients? Durlabhata, Prachan Kamakta, Vamata, Man. These ingredients have to be there, otherwise there is no Parikya Bhav. Durlabhta is so difficult to meet. It's not that easy. Even at the edge of, now is the point of meeting, but can't meet. So Durlabhta has to be there. Rare to see, to meet. Prachan Kamakta, Vamata, leftist mood have to be there. So whenever Krishna wants to, just say the 7th womb of Devaki got transferred in the womb of Rohini Maya. And who's doing this? Yogamaya. Who ordered Yogamaya? Krishna. Devki jatre garbham sheshakya dham mamaka tad san Krishna rohnaya. Krishna said, oh Yogamaya, transfer the womb of the 7th womb of Devaki into the womb of Rohini. This is how Yogamaya is making forgetful. Even Krishna and even the associates of Krishna. Krishna forgets that I am Supreme Lord. Krishna believes that I am just an ordinary boy. He forgets. So this is the role and function of Yogamaya. So Maya Javnam Kashyam. Just like a puppeteer having strings, and he moves people at the show, at the stage, and people who are sitting as audience, because they are not aware of the situation, that who is training them or guiding them to move in what direction, because they are covered with that veil. So Kunti Devi is saying, we are covered by that veil. You are not my nephew, you are Supreme Lord. Namaste Purushatvadyam. And Krishna is hearing this. Then she starts describing the beauty of Krishna. Aha, how beautiful are you? Namo Pankaj Nabhaya, Namo Pankaj Maline, Namo Pankaj Netraya, Namaste Pankaj Angri. Oh, your navel is like a lotus. Your eyes are like lotus. Your hands are like lotus. Your feet is lotus. From top to bottom, just lotus, lotus. So beautiful. Namo Pankaj Nabhaya. We always say, na, lotus feet of the Lord, lotus feet of Gurudev, lotus feet of Krishna, the lotus feet of Radharani. The poet says there is no other option to compare. Lotus is the most beautiful in this material world. We don't have any other option. So lotus feet, lotus hands, lotus eyes, lotus mouth, lotus and lotus. And as I was saying yesterday, the other comparison is with moon. Koti Chand Sushitala. The lotus feet of Sri Nityananda Prabhu is compared to as soothing as million of moons. But there is also 24 and a half moons in the body of Shri Krishna. Yes, 24 and a half or 25 and a half. How many? 26 and a half? 24 and a half moons. Krishnadas, Shri Vishnu Chakra Thakur, while chanting the mantra, is confused. What is the explanation of this mantra? I am reading as described by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, there are 24 moons in the body of Krishna. And according to Sanskrit grammar, I'm understanding there are 24 moons. Where is that half? Where is the Ardha Chandra? Where is that half? I'm not understanding this. And because I don't know the meaning of the mantra, then why? What is the point of maintaining my life? I want to give up my life. Suicide. For what reason? Problems in the world, troubles in the world, sufferings in this world. I'm not understanding the meaning of the mantra. I want to give up my life. And he wants to jump in Radha Kund. Radharani appeared and addressed to Vishnu Chakra Thakur as, Hey Hari Vallabh. The name Radharani addressing to Vishnu Chakra Thakur as Hari Vallabha. Oh Hari Vallabha. What you have read is completely right. There is nothing wrong in the writings of Krishnadas Kaviraj. 24 and a half moons. Where are 24 and a half moons? Mahimara Prabhu, can you please? Huh?
I cannot.
Acha. Ankopa Prabhu, please. No. You're testing me, my goodness. I know I'm your junior, but don't test me like this. Acha, anyway. Srila Gurudev used to describe 10 moons, the 10 toenail of Krishna. One toenail of Krishna is so much effulgent and soothing like a moon. And 10 moons at the 10 toenails. Kamadev. Who's Kamadev? Cupid. Who's troubling everyone, making everyone dance in material world. Sit in the heart and troubling. Cupid. With attractions, repulsions, attractions. That Cupid, he just started believing that I'm the conqueror of all great personalities. I've defeated Brahma, I defeated Shiva, I defeated Narad, even demigods, and even Shiva, the creator Brahma, and the sage Narad. I'm the conqueror. But only one person left. Krishna. If I defeat him, I'll become conqueror of the whole world. How he defeated Brahma? Brahma started running after his own daughter. But Cupid thinking is because of my influence, which is not right. But he's just imagining. It's because of my influence. There was other purpose why Brahma was going after his daughter. Shiva ran after Mohini. Is that out of lust? But Cupid is thinking because of me, my influence. That Shiva, to whom yogis meditate on, is running after a beautiful lady, Mohini. But that's not the case. But Cupid is thinking because of me. And Narad, oh, Vish Mohani. Sage Narad, who's Jagat Guru. It's a long story. You know this? Everyone knows it, right? Narad got attracted to Vish Mohani, a beautiful girl. She came and said, Narad, can you see my hand and can read my lines, my fate? And Narad saw, oh, amazing, amazing. Whoever going to marry you, get a long life. You're going to become immortal. And Narad said, why not I get married with her? But that's not the desire of Narad. This has been a drama created by the Lord himself. Narad is beyond these three modes of nature. He's Jagat Guru. So Narad is thinking, I have a long hair, beard, I'm not even shaved, it's like falling Chaturmasya, grey hairs. I want a beautiful face. So he went to Vishnu. He said, oh Lord, I want a face like you, because I want to marry Vish Mohini. Vish Mohini means one who bewildered the entire universe. Is that beautiful? One who can bewilder the entire universe. Bhagavan Vishnu thinking, oh, acha, okay, I'll give you a face like me. And he gave the face of a monkey to Narad. Naraji with that monkey face, when he came at the Swamvar, where all the kings were present to marry that girl, she's so beautiful. Narad also entered there as a candidate to get married with her. When he entered the palace, the courtyard, all kings start laughing. Ha 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 ha. He came to marry Vishmohini. And Narad is thinking, of course, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome, so everyone's supposed to smile. But then he was watching this different kind of, this like mocking on me, sarcastic on me. And he looked in a mirror and he saw himself, monkey? And this is the face given by Vishnu to me? I approached him. I'm going to curse Vishnu. You cheated me with a monkey face? Because I want to marry her? In future, I'm cursing you. You're also going to separate from your wife. And only with the support of the monkeys, you're going to meet her. And that was the beginning of Ram Leela. You know this story? Ranjita knows this. Yes. That's the beginning of Ram Leela. Because of the help and support of the monkeys. So this is just like, a creation of foundation by the Lord himself. But Kamadev, Cupid is thinking because of my influence. How stupid is he? And now Krishna is left. So he challenged Krishna. This is said by Sridhar Swamipad. Brahmadi sanrunam darp kandarp darpaha jayati shipati gopi ras mandal mandita. At the beginning of Ras Leela. The verse by Sridhar Swami. Now Sridhar Swami? Who's Sridhar Swami? Not Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Maharaj. Many people get confused. Sridhar Swami was prior to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Wonderful, amazing commentaries on Srimad Bhagavatam. And Mahaprabhu told, Sridhar ke na mane se Vaishya sam. Swami ke je na mane. One who don't believe in the words of Swami, means Sridhar Swami, is what? Prostitute. Mahaprabhu is so fond of Sridhar Swami's commentaries. And he's saying in the beginning of Ras Leela, Brahm ahdi sanruram darp kandarp darpaha. Cupid challenged Krishna when he was with cows. Krishna, wait a minute. I'm challenging you. I have 5 arrows. With 5 arrows. If you shoot 5 arrows, a person finish. And great personalities got fall. So I'm going to challenge you. If you have any weapon, you can fight, but I'm going to challenge. Krishna said, wait a minute. That's not appropriate time. I'm with cows. They're like mothers. You know, when you're with your mother, you can't get afflicted with any lust or any kind of that kind of desires. I'm going to give you a convenient time, a favorable time according to your schedule. Not schedule. Your comfort, your advantage. Very soon, full moon night, I'm going to perform dance with beautiful gopis on the bank of Jamuna. So that's a favorable time for you to come and challenge me. Kamdev said, well, ball is in my court. That's a good. He himself gave his weakness to me. And Bhagwan apitaratri sharratful mallika viksharante manaschakre yogamaya kashita. When Krishna desired to have Rasa Leela, he played on flute and all the gopis came there. Kamdev, the Cupid, came there. Aha. What to speak of defeating Krishna? He about to shoot 5 arrows, very powerful. He just saw effulgence emanating from one ray of the effulgence emanating from toenail of Krishna. Just one toenail. And Cupid got unconscious there. Can't hold that beauty. One effulgence, one ray of the effulgence from one toenail of Krishna. And there are 10 moons, the 10 nails of Krishna. Toenail. See? Even Cupid got finished there. And Krishna got the name Madan Mohan. Madan means Cupid and Mohan means one who can bewilder Cupid. Hari bol boar Madan Mohan. Gaurasundar Prabhu was singing this. One who bewildered Cupid. So 10 moons on the 10 toenails. And then thumbnails. 10 moons. 20. Then 2 kundals, earrings, or 2 cheeks. 22. And then the beautiful face of Krishna. 23. And then coming close now. The tilak of Krishna. 24. Where is that half? And this is where Sri Vishnu Chakur Thakur was not getting the point. The half moon is the dot under that tilak. And this 24 and a half moons is present in Gayatri, which we receive at the time of initiation. How important it is? What is the Gayatri? The form of Krishna. The moons which is present, the 24 and a half moons in the Gayatri. So, Namo Pankaj Nabhaya, Namo Pankaj Malini. Shri Kunti Devi is saying, your lotus feet, which is also compared to as moons, 24, like 10 moons in your lotus feet. Then, she's praying. What is that verse? Devki Nandana. Nanda Gop Kumaraya Govindaya Namanama. Devki, forgetting the first word. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gop Kumaraya Govindaya Namanama. Oh. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devki Nandanaya Cha. Oh Krishna, you are the son of Devki and Vasudev. And Vasudev. And also Nanda Gop Kumaraya, you are also the son of Nand Maharaj and Yashoda Maya. Govindaya Namanama. I pay my obeisances to you, O Govinda. What is Govinda means? What is Govinda means? Go Vindititi Govindaha. Go means cows, Go means senses, Go means Vedas, Go means Gopas, and Go means the gopis. One who gives ananda, bliss and pleasure to the Gopas and the gopis in the senses called Govinda. And Krishna got this name by Indra. When he got Abhishek after keeping Govardhan, Indra did Abhishek and gave him name Govinda by Surabhi. So Govindaya Nama Nama. But how she presented this? Krishnaya Vasu. So she want to say that you are the son of Devaki and Vasudev, and also you are son of Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, which is true? Not at all. Krishna is the son of Yashoda Maya. How to reconcile and harmonize this? Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha. She said in the beginning, and then Nand Gop Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Nama. Acharyas describe Krishnaya Vasudevaya. You are the son of Devaki and Vasudev. Another name of Yashoda Maya is also Devaki. Dui Name Nand Bharjya Devaki Vasudev. Devaki Yashoda cha. Yashoda Maya name is also Devaki. And because of that, Devaki and Yashoda Maya very close friends. Very close friends. Another name of Yashoda Maya is Devaki. But how Vasudevaya? You know? How to reconcile this, prove this? Because Drona and Dhara, they were two Vasus who entered in the body of Shri Nanda Maharaj to relish and taste Vatsalya Bhav, the affection mood. This is all philosophy. Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. Need to hear this again and again and learn this philosophy. Otherwise, you can't reconcile Krishna's Leela, Krishna pastimes. Prishni Sutapa. Vasus, they were in meditation, they were in austerities. And the Lord appeared in front of them. He said, what boon you want? They said, we want a son like you. And the Lord said, Bhagavan said, oh, there is no one like me. I am the only one like myself. I will come as your son. So they only wanted to have, so this is also very important. Be careful, be aware when we're going to ask anything from Krishna. He go exactly with your words. Then later on don't say, oh, my mood was different. Just like Draupadi, she said, I want husband, I really want a husband 5 times. And Shiva said, okay, 5 husbands. Prishni Sutapa asked for a son like, we want a son like you. And exactly according to that, the Lord gave him boon. I will become your son. So Krishna became their son, Devaki and Vasudeva. But they didn't got any opportunity to taste the affection mood, the Vatsalya ras. Krishna never played in the courtyard of Devaki. Krishna never played on the lap of Devaki. And didn't got opportunity, Vasudeva Maharaj didn't got opportunity to play with Krishna. Because they only asked for what? Son like you. So Prishni Sutapa entered in the body of Vasudeva and Devaki. But another Vasu, Drona, Dhara, they also went through penances and austerities. And they asked the boon, and Brahma gave them boon now. And they asked the boon that we want Vatsalya, affection towards Bhagavan. Parental affection. So they entered in the body of Nand Maharaj and Yashoda Maya. So because the Vasu entered in the body of Nand Maharaj and Yashoda Maya. So देखो, therefore Krishna Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha. Nand Gop Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Another version of this shloka. So now quickly, Kunti Devi said, जन्म ऐश्वर्य श्रुता से भी एद्यमान मद पुमान. Krishna, tav akinchana gocharam. Those who have this ego, this pride of four, which are so much detrimental to bhakti. Janma, high birth. Aishwarya, opulence. Shruta means learning, and Shri, beauty. If anyone have one of these four, one person think there's no one greater than me. And if anyone four of these, goodness, thinks I'm the emperor of the world. And many people have this. High birth, all opulence, very learned and very beautiful. If I'm very learned, I think, oh, I'm the top of the world. Very learned. I know Srimad Bhagavatam, complete 18,000 verses. I can recite without even looking. Then I start thinking, I'm the top of the world. Ego. And with that ego, one is losing Krishna. Because tav akinchana gocharam. Krishna, you can only be perceived by those who are akinchan, means very humble and down to earth. And if anyone having this kind of ego, impossible. Krishna crush all pride. Krishna say, you showing ego to me? Are you more beautiful than me? Do you have more opulence than me? Do you know more than me? And do you have a high birth than me? And you're showing this ego to me? What is that? Don't come with this ego in front of me. This is nothing, insignificant. Throw this. Become akinchan. Down to earth. And then approach me. I'm only and only for those who are akinchan. So Janma, high birth. Brahmins, they think, oh, we are Brahmins, so we have copyright on Krishna. And they minimize Shudras or Kshatriyas. We are Brahmins. If this is the case, then who was Vidura? Was Vidura Brahmin? Was Yudhishthira Maharaj Arjun Brahmin? Was Bhishma Brahmin? And Krishna is sleeping with them, eating with them. Therefore, a formula says, Jai bhajo se bhado, abhakt heen char. Krishna bhakti te nahi, jati kuladi vichar. One who worship me more, I'm more pleased to them. I reciprocate accordingly. I'm not constrained with one's birth, caste, color, nation, nationality, nothing. You're Indian or American, doesn't matter. I'm easy accessible to everyone. Save pumsa paro dharmo, yatha bhakti adokshari. Male, female, child, old, doesn't matter. Rich, poor, doesn't matter. Ugly, beautiful, doesn't matter. No constriction. High birth. And therefore, Sri Rupa Goswami, he gave one verse in Padyavali. Vyad sacharan dhruvasya chavayo vidya gajendra saka kubjayo kimnu ram rup adhikam kim tam sudamno dhanam vamsh kim vidurasya yadapate ugrasya kim parashaha bhakti tushrati bhagwan narsya gunair madhava. Only bhakti pleases Bhagwan. Qualities have nothing to do with bhakti. Qualities. Gunair. Quality here means, don't take this otherwise that we should have bad qualities. But Krishna Bhakti is not dependent on your qualities. And Shri Rupa Goswami Pad start with the word Vyad Sachran. What was the conduct of that hunter who used to kill animals? What was his name? Mrigari. Kya naam? Who said? Mrigari. He used to kill animals. Baba, if you want to kill animals, just kill them and kill them to death. But he was killing them half dead. He was happy to hear their scream, their shouts. Is that person qualified to worship Krishna, to get bhakti? From my prospect, not at all. And Ratnakar, the dacoit, Ratnakar, not killing animals but killing human beings. Any person walking the forest, trespasser, killing them. And how many people he killed in his life? No countability. Can he get bhakti? What is his conduct? Such a bad conduct person. But bhakti is not dependent on this thing. They both got changed by Naraji, Shri Narad. That hunter, he became a pure devotee. That dacoit Ratnakar, he became Valmiki, who wrote Ramayana. You know? Who wrote Ramayana? Yes. Blessed by Narad. Bhakti is independent in nature. It's not dependent your good conduct or bad conduct. That doesn't mean start doing bad conduct today. But there is a transformation. First, from bad conduct, a person gets transit to the good conduct and then start from there. But the point here is, try to understand the mood and specifications here. That bhakti is independent. She is easy accessible to everyone. And who can give that bhakti? Bhagwan cannot give. Bhaktas can give. So if you need bhakti, you have to go to Bhaktas, not Bhagwan. He can give blessings. He can arrange. He can do arrangements. How arrangements? Oh, this morning we had this experience. And many devotees have this experience, their life stories. Out of nowhere, just saw any devotee, or just saw one book at the restaurant. But it's not accidental, it's happening. There is something in the past. Some sukritis. At the time of ripening those sukritis, one get along with devotees. You know? A gentleman from India, devotee of Jagannath. Yeah? Where is Jagannath Puri and where is Hawaii Island? Hilo. He got a job here. Walking on the beach. Don't know anybody. Seeing some devotees chanting Hare Krishna, just greeted like this. Come here. What's your name? From where? I'm from, Bhubaneswar. He's going to come tomorrow maybe. Oh, this is our address. We are having programs. This is our community, Vaishnava community here. A person from there, in Hawaii, in Hilo, nowhere, just walking in the morning, get along with devotees. Got the address, going to come and start developing satsanga, association. And there's so many examples like that. There's a time of ripening those past sukritis, which cannot be destroyed. Anarthas can be destroyed. Sins can be destroyed. But something very powerful about bhakti unmukh sukritis, those pious activities which are be done, Krishna being the center of that, is called Bhakti Unmukh Sukritis. No one has any strength or potency to destroy them. They are our assets. Every birth. But the time come to ripe, so it's not that immediately with the effect of Sukritis, one get Krishna. Have to follow the channel. That hunter, Mrigari, he got blessed with the words of Narad, Bhakta, Shri Naraji. And then he practiced chanting. Not that instantly Krishna appeared before. Chalo, let's go. No, practice. Dacoit Ratnakar was killing human beings. Murderer. Or you say terrorist. He got changed. With the words of pure devotee Narad. And what he did after that? Just by hearing and got blessing from Narad, he got access to Krishna? No. He started chanting. Naraji said, chant Ram. Can't chant Ram. Why? It is so easy. We all can chant Ram, right? Just saying Ram. And he's finding so difficult. He found so difficult to chanting Ram. Then Naraji said, can you chant Mara? Mara means killing. Yeah, that's very easy for me. Okay, then chant Mara. Mara, 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 Mara. Reverse. Name is reverse, but the result is straight. He practiced Ram Naam. You know? So bhakti is not dependent. This is what Kunti Devi is saying. This. Anyone who have this consideration that I'm very beautiful, I'm very learned. Oh, I'm not finished with that. Vyad Sachan Dhruvas Sachavayo. Or only one who is advanced age, 60, 70, 80, mature, they can do bhakti. I'm very young, only 10, only 14. I can't do bhakti. Is it true? Then what was the age of Dhruv Maharaj? 5 only. So age consideration is also not there. Age factor is not a obstruction. Dhruva Sachavayo. Vidya Gajendra Saka. What was the knowledge of the elephant? Gajendra, who was drowning. Elephant knowledge. Big head. And then comes to the point, Kubja. Kubjayo. What was the beauty of Kubja? How was Kubja? Hunchback. And three bent. When she used to walk, 3 bent walk. Like this. Imagine if a person walking like this. Can you stop your smile and laughing? And there was a rishi, Ashtavakra Muni. He bent 8, what do you call, how is that this? 8 bent. 8 places bent. Imagine a person walking in 8 places. From toe to head. And he came in the assembly of Janak Maharaj. Janak Maharaj hosted a program. Invited all scholars. Great learned scholars. And Ashtavakra Muni entered there. And walking like this. Everyone started. Ha ha ha. Ha, laughing so much. And he also started laughing more loud than them. And everyone stopped. Why he's laughing? And he said, Janak Maharaj, I thought you host a very big program. Yeah, and learned scholars are there. But I see they're all cobblers. All scholars felt so insulted. What are you saying? We are learned people. No, you're just cobblers. And when he was being asked, why are you addressing them cobblers? He said, because cobbler always deal with what? Skin, leather. You only seeing my skin, my body. You only seeing my body, my skin, and the functioning my body. If you're learned, you have to see my soul. Soul is not bent. One who is fluent in the understanding of soul is called learned. And one who sees just the body and skin is a chamar, is a cobbler. Skin has nothing to do. Black skin, white skin, dark skin. It's like a paint. This life, maybe I'm white. Maybe in previous life I was dark. And what I'm going to be next life? Which skin? Can be deer skin? A lion skin? Yeah? It has nothing to do. Bhakti is not dependent on colors, on skin. Yeah? Bhakti is independent. But if someone think, I'm very beautiful, Kunti Devi is saying, Janam Aishwarya Shuta Shibhi. Shibhi means beauty. To whom you challenging? Krishna. Krishna says, you challenging me. Huh? Your beauty going to decline one day. Now you're teenager, you're so young. When you turn 60, 70, who's going to look at you? All pride diminish. Beauty gone. No more beauty. Can't walk now. Even the Miss Universe. Everyone taking her pictures. Click, 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 click. And she thinks she's very beautiful. If she falls sick, if she gets cancer, what's going to happen? No more hairs. Beauty gone. Means sickness. And if she turned 95, no teeth. Who's going to say you're Miss Universe now? Only 70, 80 years. Not even that. 50 years. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Being so proud. What is the pride about? The beauty is the beauty of consciousness. Beauty relies on the beauty of consciousness. You have very high consciousness. You're a beautiful person. Even though it's not materially beautiful, ugly looking, it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with it. The beauty of consciousness, the beauty of the heart, the beauty of the emotions, the beauty of helping, the beauty of encouragements, the beauty of the polite words. These are the beauties. For just external beauty? These are the beauties which I said is going to last long. Unless a person dies, this is going to remain. But external body beauty, for few years. It has nothing to do with bhakti at all. So don't think if we are beautiful, we have access to bhakti. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Gaur. I'll continue tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow is going to be our last class of Srimad Bhagavatam, Saptaha, 7 days. And I will try best to conclude the first canto tomorrow. If not, I am sorry. We'll continue next time. And planning to come again in Feb first week for Srila Gurudev's appearance day. If everyone agrees, especially boss Gaur-Sundar Prabhu and Shravan, my dear host, beautiful host, Lalita Didi, Shravan Prabhu, Didi is here, everyone. If you all agree, I want to come, which I am coming from many years on Gurudev's Opinions Day. Will be Gurudev Opinions is Feb 9th. So I'm going to spend 1 week here. And then we will hear Guru Tattva. There's some more pastimes of Srila Gurudev. Yes? So if you all agree, if you don't agree, I don't mind. But I hope you all agree. And please agree, huh? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran ki Jai Gaur Premanande. Hare Hare. Now, Aarti.